Okay, folks, let's see what we can do with this. This will be an interesting one. We'll see if it comes up a treat. It looks really difficult though, folks. The colours, the pictures, I don't know if it's going to work. I've had it sitting there for quite a while. We'll soon find out. It's something that my brother used to do after school, or should I say on the weekend. I think it was on the weekend. And he made my parents really proud. He did really good at it. Whereas when I used to do after school activities, I never flourished with any of them. The closest thing I came to doing well was when I was doing lead lighting class, where you make basically stained glass windows but without the paint, but just making the lead, making the windows out of lead and glass, like colourful glass and all that sort of shit. I wanted to do it. I knew I wanted to do it, and that was the only thing I did well at, but I didn't really do well at it. I wasn't that good. Anyway, enough of that. This is what it is. Soccer. My brother was apparently was really good at being a goalkeeper. And he even had other teams trying to poach him onto their side. But basically, yeah, he played for a team which used to keep losing a lot at the beginning. But he was good at what he did, and he made my parents proud. I never did good in any of these. The only thing I realised I was good at was photocopier art. And unfortunately, my dad objected to that. Really strange, folks, how my dad put all the effort in to get me doing after school activities, which he wasn't sure I was going to do very well or apply myself. And yet when I apply myself to something that needs no help from my dad, he gets upset and thinks it's foolishness. He hates my photocopier art. He doesn't appreciate it, folks. He doesn't accept it. He wants me to be a normie, a normal person. He wants me to do things that normal kids or normal people do. He's a real obsessional when it comes to normalcy. He does not like things that are quirky or eccentric. He finds them offensive unless it's just like establishment, the artistic establishment. He doesn't even have any of my artworks hanging on the walls, the stupid fuck. He hasn't got any of my artworks. That's how much he hates my work. And he's always tried to discourage me when I was young and I was a budding photocopier artist. And he just never accepted it, that's what I wanted to do and that's what I was good at. And I had very little help from others to do it. I had ideas given to me from time to time, but basically the gist was I was pretty well self-taught, mostly self-taught. And my dad just never caught on to it. He never liked it. He's just such a fuckwit. He's such an asshole. That's what the bullies at school wanted to hurt me with, being normal. Because that's what bullies love. Bullies love, usually, especially ones at school, love normalcy, normalness. Normalness. And they just harass kids who are different, including especially me. So my dad's no better than the bitches from school who gave me such a fucking hard time. So yeah, there's no way. I just hate my father, and my brother takes after my father in the same way. He is also a normie, a fucking normal person, and he just. They piss in each other's pockets. Assholes, bullies, teasers. My dad was a teaser. He's an asshole. He likes to tease and make me angry, as well as being mean and horrible and intimidating. But I'm not letting him intimidate me anymore. He can go fuck himself, because I'm not going to fucking listen to him. I'm not going to fucking talk to him. I haven't spoken to him for like 3 years, not since the COVID crisis. And my dad tried to use the COVID crisis to get me to talk, and I just fucking ignored it. He tried to also use my mum as a pawn to get me to talk, because she had problems. She had some kind of illness and she wasn't able to cook for herself, and just before she was moving down to South, Dad told me, why don't you come over and help her with her meals? And it's like, fuck, how am I supposed to do that? I have to go on public transport, fucktard. I have no fucking time. I've got routines I need to do because I'm a routine person. I do believe I have high functioning autism, and I really hate it when my routines get thrown out. And I just didn't have time to just fuck around on public transport, and it's a long walk from the nearest bus. I'd have to catch at least 2 buses, and it was just a pain in the arse. And I told Dad I had work, and he didn't say anything more, because obviously he thinks work is a good thing, you know, because it makes money, and Dad's a money fucker, so he doesn't like. So yeah, Dad's an asshole, so he tried to get me to talk, and I ended up. So I haven't, ever since that debacle, I haven't spoken to him. He's just such a dick. He's also got heart problems, so maybe karma is coming back to get him, because he has problems with his heart. He's been in and out of hospital, so I'm still not going to talk to him. And he hasn't sent me any texts since that time ago. He hasn't sent me any texts, so he's obviously got the message that he's not wanted, that he's got to be punished. I'm just punishing my daddy, my dumb daddy, and that's coming up in the treat. And my brother was always succeeding at things, and I always seemed to fail, and photocopier art was the first thing I discovered I was good at. And I really wanted to know that I had something I was good at, and that was it. This is it now, folks. Photocopier art. This is my talent, and I'm hoping to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9. Okay, Channel 9, it's up to you, so that I can prove my dad and my brother wrong, that my photocopier art is not foolishness or embarrassment. It's art, and I need to get in touch with my partner Luigi, because I know that my dad and my brother would treat me with respect if they see that I have a loving husband who also shares a future husband who also shares my passion for photocopiers and photocopier art. And they'll just treat me with respect, and I can mend the relationship between my dad and my brother. And also my mum, to a lesser extent. She thinks it's a waste of money. She doesn't seem to think I can do anything with it. She doesn't hate it, she likes it, but she worries. And I don't want her to worry, she's getting old. So I just need my family to be brought back together, as well as getting in touch with my partner and putting my past behind me. So yeah, there you have it, folks. It's up to you, Channel 9, 6 o'clock news. There you go.